Well, Mark, straight after one game and we're into another home fixture. Firstly, there was obviously disappointment after the defeat to Swansea. Have you had to lift the players? Because I think it was more frustration, in fact, than disappointment.
No, very much frustration, but very similar to Bristol City. So we have to recognise that. Angry, they delivered a good performance second half and on the front foot they get the equaliser and we gave away a soft goal, unnecessary goal. So very much frustration, very much some anger into it, but we have to channel it. We have to recognise what's needed at this level to get the points. Pleased with the performances. In all 4 games, we've delivered a good level of performance, but you have to get your rewards.
Do you feel we're close?
I do. I think you can look at the game last night and we knew first half I thought was nip and tuck. As I said to you, I thought it was 2 teams having to go, probably too much football going on. It was a little bit too open, but second half we came out with the intensity and the purpose and created chance after chance and frustrated by some decisions, if I'm honest with you. We looked at the handball, we look at the offside from George, which is clearly onside. So we're frustrated by that, but we have to put the ball in the back of the net and not gift opposition soft goals, because no one's gifting us goals. So we have to recognise the need to defend their goal with a real passion, take care, and then attack with some purpose.
Many a manager would focus their entire post-match comments on the decisions that went against their team, yet you seemed keen not to do that.
You can't change it. It's not going to change what's happened. You can be frustrated by it. Or you hope over the course of a season things even themselves out. That's what you hope for over the course of 46 games. So frustrated so far. We saw a couple of decisions we found very difficult to accept, but that's the game. Move on, recognise what went well in a game, where we can be better, and what we have to do in preparation for Saturday.
Only a couple of days to prepare for Saturday. What's the focus of those preparations over 48 hours?
It's looking at our squad, how we use our squad, who came through the game last night unscathed, and the boys are in good shape in terms of the readiness for 3 games in 7-8 days. So it's just looking at how we boys trained this afternoon, which is bright and sharp, and pleased with that. Tomorrow we'll take it down, match day -1, and then hopefully make the right selection for the weekend game.
Are you considering potential changes also with a mind to another game against Portsmouth on Wednesday?
Another game you want to win. You always want every game you go into, but right now the focus is solely on Wigan. Get Wigan out of the way, hopefully give a good performance, get the right result that we're all after, and then we can focus on Wednesday evening.
What must have pleased you is that when you made substitutions, they all had an impact.
No, and all credit to the substitutes. They came on, and I thought Josh came on in that role. But I thought Elias and Mark particularly were very strong when they came on and clever in their movement and posed a real threat. They got beyond the defenders, allowed Jordan to have more. He was more joined up. He had people around him, bodies around him, and we looked a real threat. We had numerous attacks, numerous crosses and so many chances. But I'm repeating myself now, we have to take those chances.
Wigan will arrive at Kine Prince Foundation Stadium feeling a little bit bruised. They've had a difficult start to the season. How do you expect them to approach this?
They're a good team. They had some injuries. I watched the Middlesbrough game and not the best game of football for the neutral, but they posed problems, particularly at the end of the game. They posed real problems to Middlesbrough. So there's no doubt they come here with a real desire to correct their results. They've had a couple of bad decisions go against them. They'll feel the same sense of injustice that we feel, and they'll be a formidable opponent. So we have to be ready, prepared, and deliver a good performance.
The QPR supporters applauded the players off the pitch after the defeat at Bristol City. They did likewise after the defeat against Swansea City. That must please you, not that they're applauding after a defeat, but they're sticking with the team. They can see what's happening and developing.
No, that's so important, and I put it in my programme notes, and I say it when we speak, Paul, here, but I hope very much it doesn't come across as a blasé or throwaway comment. It's a very genuine one that they have to see the team give 100% effort. They have to see the team trying to play a certain way and trying to incorporate new ideas. And if they like what they see, of course they want to win games of football. We never ever forget that fact. But they have to see the team create and entertain. Never forget, it's a results industry, it's an entertainment industry as well, and we have to entertain the supporters, and I hope we have to have that, or we have to help them create that as much as possible. So it's never taken for granted, but the fact they applaud the players off, it means a lot to the players. And they recognise it, they're giving everything they've got, and that's a huge boost for them.